Sarah Koenig introduces Cleveland's Justice Center, a massive, practical, but unattractive building housing all key parts of the criminal justice system. She highlights the building's vertical hierarchy and its symbolic social divides, especially visible in the courthouse elevator, where a diverse mix of people, lawyers, victims ride together, often uneasily. Koenig reflects on the racial and power imbalances within the courthouse. Staff are mostly black, but those with real attorneys are overwhelmingly white, while most defendants are black. She underscores how these inequities are quietly accepted, yet ever-present. The episode then focuses on a specific criminal case involving Anna, a young white woman charged with felony assault on a police officer after a chaotic bar fight. Surveillance footage shows her being repeatedly groped, defending herself, getting attacked by multiple people, and accidentally hitting a cop trying to intervene. Her defense attorney, Russ Bensing, believes the charge is excessive and aims to get it dismissed. Koenig uses this ordinary, messy case to launch the Season S exploration of how the criminal justice system really works, not through rare, high-profile trials, but through everyday cases in a typical American courthouse. She emphasizes that fairness and function in the system often hinge on small, human decisions rather than clear-cut justice. Defense attorney Russ Bensing asked the prosecutor, Jennifer King, to dismiss the felony assault charge against his client, Anna, arguing the evidence showed she was defending herself and accidentally hit a police officer. The prosecutor rejected his request, reportedly calling it laughable, which offended Russ. He felt disrespected, especially given his experience and serious intent. Jennifer King, a relatively new prosecutor, said Russ. Eston came off as arrogant and aggressive-like. He was telling her to dismiss the case rather than asking. She believed Anna's actions, caught on video, clearly showed her actively fighting and striking a police officer, even if not with deliberate intent. In her view, that still met the threshold for a felony. Bodycam footage from the night revealed inconsistencies in how the police handled the situation. Anna's friend, Kristen, told officers that Anna was being repeatedly groped by a man, and then attacked by another woman. Facts that supported Anna's self-defense claim. Officers, including Sergeant Gill, heard this but still treated Anna as the main aggressor. The woman who attacked Anna was never pursued, and the man who groped her was briefly detained, then released after bystanders vouched for him, some of whom didn't even know him. Despite the evidence supporting Anna's version of events, she ended up facing the most serious consequences. This outcome highlights biases, selective accountability, and systemic rigidity in the criminal justice process. Anna's case, originally charged as a felony assault on a police officer, ended with a plea to disorderly conduct, a minor M4 misdemeanor. The change came only on the eve of trial when a new prosecutor unfamiliar with the case and friendlier with Anna. As attorney Russ Bensing viewed the evidence and offered the reduced charge, despite the original prosecutor having rejected that same offer weeks earlier. The system has logic where nearly all cases are resolved through plea deals pressured Russ to accept a plea from the start, even though he believed Anna was innocent. But pleading meant she would still be treated as guilty, including by the judge, and would carry the conviction on her record. After much hesitation and risk analysis, Russ and Anna prepared for trial. Only then did the state back off the felony. Despite the lesser charge, the real cost to Anna was high. 4 nights in a filthy jail, a $5,000 bond, requiring a $500 non-refundable payment over 20 court-related trips, weekly drug tests, nearly $800 in court fines and fees, a lost job. And emotional till Anna was young, poor, and newly pregnant. The case illustrates how the justice system often treats people with records more harshly, assumes guilt over innocence, and dehumanizes defendants. Prosecutors and judges acted as if Anna's case was small and resolved properly, but Sarah Koenig argues that the punishment far outweighed the offense, and the system only worked because it ultimately avoided a worse miscarriage of justice, not because justice was served well.